My name is Rashid Al Amin. I was born in New York City, Harlem Hospital. I'm from New York City, from Harlem. I grew up one of 5 kids, the so-called baby of the family. Mother and father, married, 5 children. Great mom, great dad. Mom was a homemaker, and dad originally started out as a soldier in the military, was an infantryman. I went to Korea. Very involved in my life. From the day I came into the world to the day I left. Not a moment has he been more than a phone call away. Despite my upbringing, I was attracted to the streets. At least every kid was a hustler growing up. We packed bags, help old ladies home with their groceries, things of that sort, shovel snow when the snow came, wash cars. Every kid was a hustler. Every kid had an icy stand or a lemonade stand. But as the streets changed and that so-called hustling idea changed to include other things that were not things you could be proud of, I got into that as well, or at least I got into that in the latter part of my teenage years. I got into the streets, and as things happened, a situation came about wherein a friend had been robbed or his house had been burglarized. And my being a soldier, I eventually went to the Army as well. My being a soldier, my being the kind of person I was, I put myself on the line to defend my friend without question. In that situation, a person's life was taken, and so 22 years old, I went to prison, sentenced to 52 years. Exactly 26 years, 7 months, 28 days in incarceration. The Hijra House was introduced to us through Brother Carol Malik and through Brother Ashkar Garaya, years before we ever got a chance to actually experience it. And it was that opportunity to go back out into society, into a good environment. As Muslims now, we wanted to be in that environment whereby we could continue to do positive things in our lives. And so the Hijra House offered that possibility to us before we ever actually seen it. Having that nurturing environment that the Hijra House began, you start off on a good foot, and so just keep on rolling with it. Having that nurturing environment gave me the freedom and the confidence, which I think I've always had. I had the confidence to kind of step out on my own and do my own thing. But you also had the support system. You had like-minded people who you could converse with. Abdul Jabbar, Brother Carol Malik still, Brother Ashkar, still in touch with him. Brother Hamza, Brother Shaquille Ali, so many people that I've met over the years, have become friends with, and it's like they just sort of add to. We help each other. We just help each other, and so again, I started off in the on the street as a vendor. We grew the business to be an online operation, and now we have a brick and mortar. So a brick and mortar store. So we're doing more and more. My wife and I have a nonprofit, anas.org, and we're trying to do some of the same things that we saw the need for, and that Brother Ashkar, the Hijra House, and so many others are doing, because we know the possibilities of people when you give them a chance. When you give them a chance, there's no limit to what people can do, and that good environment, that nurturing environment, Again, we know how important it is. If you send people back into an environment where they have to conform to what's already going on or what somebody else is already doing, they're less inclined, or they, excuse me, I believe they have less chance of really soaring and getting out and doing all that they can do. And so I guess that would be an example of what can happen if you give a guy a chance.